Original triple threats. We're talking about Stan, Laurel, and Oliver Hardy, who could sing, dance, make us laugh with such ease.
Yeah, but the new movie Stan and Ollie shows us the world's greatest double act in a way we've never seen. OG got to chat with John C. Reilly and Steve Coogan, who helped bring the life and times of the Hollywood legends to the big screen.
All they had was each other.
Je ne regrette rien.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stan Laurel and Mr. Oliver Hardy.
So how was this experience for the two of you? Is it like doing what you do every day because you're like normally funny and stuff?
There's a little bit of what John and I have done in the past that we brought to it, certainly in terms of our experience in comedy. So it wasn't like we were playing astronauts or soldiers. It was something that it's a world that we were familiar with, even though we didn't know Laurel and Hardy. So part of it we were able to identify with, and beyond that, we just had to get under the skin of who Laurel and Hardy were in their real lives, and that's why we call them Stan and Ollie, because we concentrate more on obviously their private lives.
We had a good thing going, but you had this big chip on your shoulder because I did a picture with someone else.
You betrayed me. Betrayed our friendship.
You're hollow.
I knew of Laurel and Hardy growing up. But then when they said you're doing this movie about Stan and Ollie, I was like, who that is?
Yeah.
Because I never knew their first names. It was always Laurel and Hardy, they told me. So when I found out, I was like, oh my God, my boys. Not technically.
That's really interesting because the countries all over the world thought of Laurel and Hardy as their own.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to hear what their reputation was in Nigeria because
it was great.
Yeah,
like I love them.
People in Italy and Germany and
yes.
all these different countries had almost their own names for them. That's what I thought you were going to say. Like in Nigeria, they were called this.
No, it was Laurel and Hardy, but I never even knew their first names because they were always billed as Laurel and Hardy. So I never even thought they had first names.
Camera set. All right, back projection. Cue music. And action!
Then I read somewhere that you guys had to reherse. Really?
Oh, yeah.
I said lies they tell. You did not need rehearsal.
We just showed up. We just showed up and just did those dances straight away.
I know, it's
That's
in you.
the truth of Laurel and Hardy is that they look very nonchalant as if they're just doing stuff for the first time. Yeah. But when you get into their work and you try to mimic their timing and how they did this physical comedy stuff, you realize it takes hundreds of hours of rehearsal. And it was a great thing for Steve and I to do in preparation for the movie because it got us doing what they did. It really put us in their point of view in terms of like what they did every day.
I didn't get a chance to ask them. I can't, but I think they're really proud wherever they are right now.
I think so. We had some good help. There was one big scene in the beginning of the movie where we walked through a studio. And it was supposed to be a studio in Hollywood in the film. Of course, we shot this in England, and we were shooting in England in April when it rains all the time. And for some reason, someone up there was watching over us because the day before we shot that scene, torrential downpour. The day after, torrential downpour. But on our day, bright, sunny California weather there in England.
Sign of approval, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So it opens on the 28th, 3 days after Christmas. I know math. 3 days after Christmas. So where are you guys gonna be? What do you guys do for Christmas? Are you going away? I'm not gonna show up. I'm just asking in general.
You can show up if you like.
I can?
We got room at the table.
Where?
The north of England, in the Lake District. It's pretty cold, so you have to bring your...
I have my outfit, my big outfits. If I show up and you call the cops,
I won't.
it will not be fair.
I'll bring you in, give you something to eat, and I'll slowly wait. I'll call the cops quietly while you get something.